You don't know how many times I hear women say these four things that they cannot stop doing. Number one is bleaching their hair. So when I talk to women, ask them what they're doing and not doing to grow their hair out. Now, mind you, these are women that say they want their hair longer, that their hair cannot grow past a certain length. They say that they bleach their hair every 3 to 4 weeks, also using this as a filler in for the roots every time their hair starts to grow out. Now, this is something that can be avoided, and you should go longer amounts of time and have certain things that I talk about, that I will be talking about in my online course coming soon. Now, there's so many things that you can do that you don't have to keep on getting that bleached look. Number two is using hot irons, flat irons, curling irons daily to get that straight glass looking hair. Now, I realize that a lot of people think because their hair is wavy that it's damaged, but this is not the case. The hair is a different texture, it is fuller. The bonds in the strands are a lot more thicker, and it could be coarse a lot of times. And so a lot of people are telling you, this is my before and after. This is what my hair looked like before. It's wavy and dry, which drier hair tends to be more on the people that have curly, wavy hair. So if you do have this, that does not necessarily mean your hair is damaged. And so this is something that you can also do other alternatives for your hair to get that look. Number three is hair oiling. People say that they don't want to hair oil their hair because it leaves it greasy or looking really oily. But also, there are things that you can do to help this. You can use less hair oil, and you could use it just right before you wash your hair. Now, I use hair oil before I go to bed. I also use it first thing in the morning when I take out my braids. And this is something that I try to do every single day. Now, every once in a while I skip it, but this is just very crucial for your hair growth. There's so many other things that I hear women saying they cannot sleep with braids in their hair. They're too tired, too lazy, and it's too much work. Well, it just becomes a daily routine, ladies. If you wake up in the morning and you do your brushing or whatever you do, then you can go about putting your hair in a protective hairstyle. If you want to wear it down for the day, it's fine. But the most important thing is having your hair in braids at nighttime, because you will get breakage and it helps from friction. You are going to get some, obviously, but it's going to be less. Now, this is something that I really stress upon with my hair growth journey. I've managed to sleep in braids pretty much every single night for going on 2 years. Every now and then I skip it because I do get just lazy. That's purely what it is. And sure enough, my hair starts to form knots. Now, my hair is wavy, and so it does tend to be on the drier side, but my hair is thriving and growing. It is got so long. I have before and after pictures that I put out in my videos. And this is something that just is so beneficial. It helps with like not balding in your scalp or hair falling out. Your hair is going to go through the natural fallout stages, but I'm talking about just gobs of hair, losing all this hair. Now, it is so worth putting this stuff on the back burner. I do have videos out that you can do things that will be beneficial for your hair, as well as alternatives instead of all the bleaching and flat irons, that you can get these similarity looks. I will be talking about this in my course, ladies. I will have a community that's included, and you can actually go on there and talk and communicate with other women, get advice from others, and give advice. This is just something that's so important to have in the community of women. Don't get me wrong, there are times that you can use the curling iron and flat iron. I don't use flat irons. I haven't in about 5 years, maybe even six, but on the safe side, I'd say five. I have used curling irons a handful of times. I do use hot rollers. Maybe I've used them twice within the span of almost 2 years. I feel like hot rollers are damaging, but it could be less because it does have that velvet around the hot iron or the rollers. So I'd have to look that up to see how much less that it would be from the flat irons or the curling irons, but there is probably some difference to the hot rollers, but I still don't use those very often. And I will use a protectant spray in my hair if I do use a curling iron every once in a while. I did it for about a year and a half. Well, no, sorry, back that up. I used it in the beginning of my hair growth journey, and then I used it just a handful of times throughout the 2 years. So I really can't count how many times I used it. It was not very much. So sorry about not having the exact amount, but I know it's very minimal. I also went to the sponge rollers for a while. I also used the big wand sleep in roller that's the non heat, and I've used that probably about twice. I'm not too good with it. How to do it in your hair, I probably have to watch a couple videos. I did get it kind of stuck in my hair because one side was tighter than the other. It is really awkward if you're not used to it. So I have to really practice with that. I know it gave me a nice curl though. So I do suggest that you do those. And I am just here to try to help you, even if you're not growing your hair out, you don't want it long, you just want it full, you don't want your hair falling out. There's things that you can do to make it look fuller, even if it is thin. So I will have some tips and transformation tips for you in this course. I'm excited to be putting it out. I know a lot of people are against that. They don't like online courses, coaches, but I have hired 2 coaches so far in my growth of my YouTube channel. It is very new. I feel like that has helped me so much building my business. I tend to thrive toward mentors and coaches because they have succeeded in their business, and I want to get as much transformation tips as I can from them. So I feel like if you're trying to do something and you are looking for ways to transform, whether it's working out, hair growth, the list goes on what you can do. I've even seen channels have courses on gardening and homesteading. There's so many things that you can do if you're looking to grow your own online course and start your own online course, ladies. There's so much things that you can do. In this course, I will not only be talking about hair, I will be talking about joint pain, as well as hormone replacement therapy, menopause, starting of menopause, relationships, putting yourself first. It is going to be very beneficial for things that we go through. We put ourselves last, how we have a hard time asking for money or higher just payouts. So we are worth it. And this is just an outline of what this course is going to be about. Also, ladies, I just want to put this clip in here, add it. I am not a doctor. I am just sharing what's working for me, what I've been through, what I've put my hair through, as well as helped it repair. And I had such damaged hair, have aging hair, and how I'm able to have thriving hair, growing. So I just want you to know that. And I will do my best if you do follow these transformation tips to get you where you need to with your hair growth journey. But I'm just here to tell you that in this course, I'm asking you to give yourself at least 6 months to put all this stuff on the back burner. If this is going to be an issue for you, then it is not probably for you, because I'm here to help you regrow your hair out, or there again, just help the balding spots grow back. So it is so worth it when you're doing this and putting it on the back burner and just giving your hair a break. This is something that I ask. I will be talking to women in a Zoom call before the course and to see if this is a good fit for you, what you can gain out of this. I am excited and nervous as well, but it is something that I've been working on for about 4 months, and I've had this in my goals, my dreams to help other women with this kind of things, because I feel like we don't have enough support as women. And I feel like this will be so beneficial. Stay tuned for this, ladies. I just want to share this, and I just want to put it out there that this is not forever. You don't have to put this in the back burner forever or throw the hair bleach and the flat irons out forever. You could also go to these other alternatives that I do talk about in the videos, as well as my course, that you can do to make your hair look the same, pretty similar, just be able to have this for your hair because this is an identity. It's so devastating, embarrassing. I know that I was so devastated when I was losing my hair. It was so embarrassing. I did not even want to go out of the house. I didn't take no pictures. I probably have maybe one that I took because it was so embarrassing. And one side was worse than the other. I would always try to hide my hair on one side. I would wear hats a lot because I didn't want people to see me. I didn't understand why I was going through this. There's so many key factors to this, ladies. It could be health, it could be low iron. So make sure you check with your doctor, but it could also be because of the damage in your hair. It happened to me about 2 to 3 times. One was because I was on low iron, and then the other one's because I damaged my hair. I was a queen of bleach, and I love that straight look with the flat irons. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your time.